No, it was good. They can't pick that up. Boy, let's stop hitting the guitar, and then you won't hear it.
That's sleepiness.
I keep hearing the echo. And hey guys, welcome to the Caller Brother Podcast. I'm Jamal for episode 12 of the Caller Brother Podcast, and I'm here with my friends Jesse and Mike. How are you doing?
I like that number, man. 12, man.
This is Mike, and I'm back for episode 12.
I know.
He did make it. I thought I had to fight for a minute.
I did
Like
feel-
Mortal Kombat. Like I got
12.
ready.
Welcome to episode 12.
Knockout.
Yeah.
Mike here. What's up, everybody?
Jesse here, man. Glad to be back.
Back in the studio. We're here for another episode, and I feel good because I think, like the rest of the ones we've done before, this is going to be a great one. And without wasting any of your time, I want to get a couple of things out of the way. Caller Brother number is 440-744-5069. Look in the show notes. Call us because we're compiling a collection of calls because we want to put you on the air. If you listen to episode 11, you'd hear little Mikey say he loves his dad's podcast.
Boy, at the end.
And you can be on the podcast too. Just call the number. We'll put you on there. I want to give a couple of shout outs to, what's his name?
Chris Bookter. Give a shout out to
Chris,
my boy
Chris.
Chris Bookter for laying this funky bass. He slaps the bass. A really good bass player, man. He laid out a track, a really good song on Soundcloud. So we just want to give a shout out to him. And hopefully you like
I just seen his band play, man. Pretty good band, man.
Yep.
Good. I want to say shout out to a couple of people I went to school with. They got their own podcast.
Oh, nice.
It's called Hustle, Pray, Repeat podcast. You can find it on Stitcher, iTunes, Android, and Google Play Music.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Listen up.
Yeah.
One more shout out. Give a shout out to my brother Adam Davis, man. He called me today, listens to the podcast faithfully every time it's released. He said he loved it. He listened to the Halloween episode. By the way, Halloween was yesterday.
It's
over.
Yes.
Went fast and smooth. Kids got rain down here a little bit in Ohio, but it was good. We got a lot of candy. I think I put down about 10, 15 pieces of candy. My stomach's probably
You're a candy head,
gonna
man.
be right. Yeah, I love the little Nestle's and the Snickers.
I like
and
the Almond
Twix.
Joy. I had a bunch of those.
Joys. Yeah, so we had a good time.
Okay.
Just big announcement. In the last episode, I talked about the housing market and us and potentially buying a house. We bought a house. Everything looks good so far. Right now, we're in the packing stage and getting everything boxed up and thrown away because I know some people like not like the box up. They like to use plastic bags.
Are you talking about like little garbage bags?
They do big old garbage bag and throw everything in there, clothes, books, toys, everything, and have about 40 bags. But we like to do boxes because it's easier for the people moving. But that's a big shout out to big praise for that, though. We're excited. New adventure, new journey in a new house and new memories. So, babe, I love you. Good job on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
You got any updated reports, Jesse? Not to put you on the spot or anything like that.
Nothing much, man. Just starting my process of hiding candy.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, that's right.
Because you give out a few pieces and they see that hiding spot, and you go back to it, and that candy is smaller. So now I'm just marking hiding spots.
All
That's
right.
it.
So is it like you hit on a drawer 3 times and it just comes out and it's like full size Snickers, or what do you
Keep
do?
the candy
Now,
down.
you know how you kids come and they be like, "Can I get a piece of candy?" And then you go in the closet and you pull the candy out and you hand it to them, and then you go back there, and then 2 days later you come back, they ask for some more candy. You was like, "I could have swore this bag was heavier than this."
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So now once I show them that hiding spot, once they go out of the room, I pick another hiding spot.
Gotcha.
So that's
You
all.
just regulate.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
candy,
you got
the
to.
candy regulator.
The candy
Got to keep their
regulator.
teeth in
It's a lot
check.
of work. Sounds like a lot of work.
Got to keep their teeth in check.
Instead of
That's
just-
true because dentist bills are expensive.
Right.
Yes.
Speaking of Dennisville, that
Ooh.
will lead right into my segment,
I call
man.
that a good segue.
That's a good
Yes.
segue into that segment there, buddy.
Okay.
So we're talking about manly hygiene, what it takes to keep this body right. You know what I'm saying? What
Okay.
it takes to keep your breath fresh, your body fresh. Are you afraid of different type of body washes? Do you like to smell good? Do you put scent on your body, or you want the straight up hardcore zest? That old the
You're
old
not fully
strong
clean until
odor?
you're Zestfully clean. There we go.
Yes.
Way to plug Zest.
No, I mean, they still sell it? I don't know if they sell it,
It's
though.
still out there.
Okay,
it's
never
still
mind.
I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing either. That's
That
all.
was like Calgon. I ain't saying.
I'm sorry. This podcast is brought to you by Zest.
Yeah. So today we're gonna just explore. I'm gonna try to keep it one topic at a time, and we might come back to it in other episodes. But today we're gonna talk about your breath and your mouth and brushing your teeth.
Okay.
So do you ever forget to brush your teeth?
Never.
Does anybody wake up and say,
Man.
"Oh"?
There's times I'm running late. I forget. I just grab some Listerine real quick and gargle and keep it moving.
Listerine is like minty stankness now.
Right now.
Yes, I'm walking around with that.
You just roll the stank around.
Yes.
So everything that's on your teeth still
Right,
there.
it's still there. I just imagine a Listerine is the toothbrush, and it's just if you're running late for work, you ain't got time. I cover that up with some coffee later.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So
You just adding to the funk.
that's a new take to it. So everybody out there listening, brush your teeth daily.
Yeah,
Please.
there you go.
Make sure how many times you change your toothbrush? Is anybody
there's a question.
instant? Yeah, is anybody right on time every 6 months, every 3 month toothbrush, or we got toothbrush sitting on the bathroom for about 2 or 3 years and never change it? Because it's important that you
to dental hygiene.
I did not know
change
that.
your toothbrush.
Oh, gosh. Well, this is the brother who.
This is why it's called Call a Brother, to make sure that you are swapping out that old toothbrush for a new toothbrush, because it stops working after a while. It don't work the same.
Yeah.
I got to tell my lady I love her, because she'll walk in the bathroom like, this toothbrush is leaning sideways. And I'm like, still got a few more years in it.
Or she's just like, what name is this? I've heard of, what is this?
Yeah.
Crestron?
Yeah.
Like they stopped selling those in 82. When'd you get this
It's a
toothbrush?
Crest toothbrush.
Well,
Don't use Crest anymore.
If you look at your toothbrush, okay, and the bristles aren't sticking straight up, then it's time to change it too. If they lean into the side,
What
it's
if you're
fine.
missing bristles?
If you're missing bristles, then you need a new toothbrush.
Okay.
So go out.
Glad you told me that.
Yeah, update your toothbrush, and they recommend that you get a spin brush. Now I don't have a spin brush,
I do.
but there's very good. They said the spin brush is the best for you to use when brushing your teeth. Just make sure you get one that actually spins and not the ones that
I was taught
vibrate.
that was being lazy.
No, the spin brushes are about, I think you can get them for
as
about
cheap as-
$100.
Those, but you can get like my doctor.
$100 for a toothbrush?
No, but listen, my dentist just told me that the mid-grade $20 to $30 ones are just as good too. That's the one
I would never have one.
Right.
99
The $35, you get one mid-grade, $35, but it's supposed to help you really get to certain spots on your teeth that you don't get to.
Family
with a regular
Dollar,
brush.
99 cents for the 12-pack.
Well, you go right ahead to each. That's why we call a brother, because every brother's gonna do whatever they want to do, regardless of what you just listen, you take it and go. So, what about your encounters with people have you ever encountered someone with a breath, or yourself, or has there been a time where you say, okay, I'm talking to this person and this breath is not quite right? How do you respond? Do you tell them? You say, hey, man, here's a piece of gum, or how do you react?
I get you.
If it's somebody you know, or if it's somebody or you're friends with, will you tell them that?
Because this
they're
could be
having
a
situation?
very minefield conversation.
Right,
If
right.
you just shake the mints in front of them and say, why don't you take one of these?
Right.
I thought that was the universal sign when somebody pull out some Altoids and just, here, have one. Or either mine is, if I do the nose sign, I just get the wipe on my nose. And I assume that everybody should know.
No,
that is the universal sign of you need to do something with your breath.
Okay, so you disguise it.
That is passive aggressive, sir.
Yeah, you don't really tell them. You just kind of like,
no. But my lady will tell me in a minute, like, baby, have you brushed your teeth yet? I'm like, I just got up.
And I trust my spouse to tell me too.
And that should be fair, right? You should be able to go to your spouse or significant other and say, hey, you know what? Your breath ain't quite. You should receive it well.
Yeah.
And then you go take care of it.
Oh, yeah.
You might not just do Listerine, though. You might need to actually go brush.
Because you don't want her going out in public or, going to a group like we're going out to hang with friends and she's just, hi guys.
Right. And her breath might be tart
hot.
and you don't want to deal with that.
Actually, I got in trouble because she'd say my breath stank and I just go grab any toothbrush in and she's like, you're not allowed to touch anybody else's toothbrush but yours. I'm like,
so you be brushing on the kids'
so
toothbrush?
you use other people's toothbrush. That's
that's my house. That's just.
That's one thing that you might want to avoid.
I'm not washing with nobody else's booty rag. I'm not using nobody else's toothbrush.
That will be for another episode.
There is something totally different.
Yeah, we'll talk about washing. But yeah, you might never want to use somebody else's toothbrush.
I mean, just grab one of the little
gum
kitties, the little
disease,
Mickey Mouse.
gingivitis, everything.
It's
you
contagious?
Can pass that on. Absolutely.
Okay, good.
I also want to make a shout out and notice
Gums
too.
bleed and everything else.
You
so
have
don't
your
want to do that.
toothbrush in your bathroom. Just know that you get one of those covers on there because when you flush the toilet, all those particles just shoot right into
I got a long lecture about that. So
yeah, you shoot up to your toothbrush depending on how close it is to the toilet. You want to keep your toothbrush away from the toilet and
that was
keep
a
cover
2-week lecture,
or a cap on it.
I do that now. Yeah.
So what about flossing? You guys ever floss? Are you an avid flosser? No, my wife is. My wife she goes and buys these little cheap flossing things, and she's an avid flosser.
I heard those
she
was bad
floss.
for your teeth.
No, they're great for your teeth, and they also help freshen your breath as well.
Yeah, they do because all that stuff gets stuck between your teeth and.
Yeah.
See, I'm learning a lot today. Look at this.
But I floss right before my dentist appointment usually.
You wait because you don't want that. You don't want that dental lady. They know they gonna see all that stuff you didn't get.
See, I look like a zombie from Walking Dead when the blood's shooting out of my face. Like, Mr. Ishman, did you flush? Right.
So remember to floss. Remember to get a nice toothbrush, change out your toothbrush, and also, do you brush your tongue?
Yes, you gotta brush your tongue.
It's very important to brush your tongue because food and everything else sits there on your tongue, and it could cause bacteria and a foul mouth. So they also recommend that you don't brush up and down on your tongue. You brush to the left and right because that'll help with the gag reflex if you have that when you're trying to get down deep. So do you brush your tongue?
Yes, yes. I brush the top of my mouth also. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure I get all that.
But you use anybody's toothbrush.
I mean,
you gotta remember that.
Whatever's in hand's reach. You know
whatever's in hand. That's good.
Catch me
that's
on
good.
the right
I'm glad
day.
we're having this.
I may take a towel.
I'm
put a little toothpaste on it and.
No, just
scrub it.
Okay.
I'm glad we're having this conversation.
I'm an '80s baby, but '70s baby, so
don't put that on us.
Right.
Don't include me.
It has nothing to do with us. I brush my teeth, and I also change out my toothbrush. Now I want to get a spin brush. That's my next thing.
Get it. It's a good investment.
$100, man. Give me that $100, and I'll brush your teeth for you.
I don't want you in my house. I don't like you that much.
I'll be right there in the morning with the toothbrush.
No,
but I'm glad you brought this up because I don't know about you guys, but fresh breath. I have to talk to a lot of people in my profession, so I keep mints in the car. They're practically everywhere.
Awesome.
Okay,
so
yes.
I'm always worried about, you said, do you ever forget to brush? No, I don't forget to brush.
Right.
Do you worried about having fresh breath? I always worry about it.
Because
you don't want nobody to do that universal touch their nose symbol.
Yeah, you don't want nobody touching their nose. Now, what about the dentist? Do you make regular dentist appointment? Who goes to the dentist?
Yeah, I do.
My first dentist appointment was like
a year ago,
so like 20 years. And I was so happy because he's like, yeah, you ain't seen us in 20 years? I was like, no. He was like, you have no cavities. I'm like, I don't eat candy. So he was like, great job. But that cleaning was rough, bro. That made me, I won't be back for another 20. That cleaning was rough. I'm sitting there, bite on this. And I'm like,
Oh, the X-rays.
Yeah, I was
when
like,
they gotta shove it into your throat.
Yes,
that. The little pick that get in there.
You should ask me for my phone number first.
You sell some bus fare at you, like, get out of here.
Yeah, but it's probably gonna be about another 10, 15.
Well, yeah. So make your regular dentist appointments. Take care of your breath. Brush your teeth. Change your toothbrush. Do all the things that you need to do for your significant other or for anybody you're coming in contact with.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's part of the hygiene segment that we're going to do. We're going to be reviewing some of these different things as a man on how you should do and what you should do when you're dealing with your hygiene and how you smell and how your body looks and putting lotion on. Don't be ashy and all that good stuff. So we're going to cover some of that in other episodes.
And I'm glad you brought it up because you may think that this is normal things that everybody should know.
Clearly.
Okay.
It's not. I'm sorry. I didn't expect to hear that on this segment.
Like
Did you learn?
I didn't point at anybody, but I didn't expect anybody to say,
A, 110% you pointed at him.
that they use other people's toothbrush, and B, that they forget to brush their teeth. Have you ever forgotten? Jamal, that's a question. Is there been a time where on a Saturday you got up and every day?
I'm routine. I know what I do.
So you telling me?
So how do you
ain't had a good game at night and you got up and just thought about a game and went straight to the game?
Nope. I always, because what you got to do when you wake up, you got to use the bathroom.
Right.
While I'm in the bathroom, I take care of, the teeth. And if I'm showering in, I shower then.
Okay. Now, how do you do it with your kids? Like how my son is not an avid toothbrusher. and I will tell him that, and he knows that. Mike, no, I ain't taking shots at you, nothing like that. But you know better. When you get up in the morning,
I mean, my daughter too.
Brush your teeth.
I got to tell you every day. Come on,
brush your teeth. But his argument is, when I eat breakfast, my breakfast don't taste the same.
Oh, I got you. I've heard that. Like when you drink orange juice right after you brush your teeth.
Right. So
that's a good argument.
He argues that if I brush my teeth now,
Mikey. Good point.
If I brush my teeth now, then my breakfast won't taste the same, and it'll be, I won't have the same taste.
So why can't he eat breakfast and then brush his teeth?
If he remembers to brush his teeth, and no, you get up in the morning and you brush your teeth.
Yes, Daddy.
Yeah, thank you. You don't wait. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth. Period. Okay. That's it. So that's the segment here. That's what we're going to be covering. I have plenty of things to talk about next time on the next episode, but we're going to break down on a lot of things and how we keep our hygiene together and how we, even your beard, man. I want to get a shout out to you. I'm sitting here. I'm looking at your beard, man.
I worked on it.
You know what I mean? I grew mine in.
Okay.
And then magically you started growing your in after.
We're not going to do that, though.
That's what I'm saying. Every time it's like.
This is a full beard.
Well, mine's a full beard, too.
Not really, man.
Mine is getting full.
Hey, guys, can we have a beard off later?
It's my Grizzly Adams right here. This is my. I need a couple of lumberjack shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, no, I just
wanted jeans.
You don't have to, please. Come on.
That's
Timberlands on. Yeah.
That's for another episode. We'll talk about, are you comfortable as a man saying to another man, hey, man, respect, man. Your beard's respect.
Yeah, I think you're
a handsome you're a handsome dude. Respect, man. Respect the beard. It's a nice looking beard, man.
Thank you, man.
Much love.
Appreciate that.
I like how you dye your gray out and all that good stuff. So.
You just
put
them
throw that last part in it.
I like that. Right, you old mother. Okay. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Bleep, bleep. All right. So that's my segment.
That's good.
Guys.
Thank you for that,
Great
Mike.
job, man.
And I look forward to hearing more about, some of the things, like we said, that you made people take for granted.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to take a quick break right now. I want to give a shout out to a family-friendly YouTube channel. That's the LOL Fam YouTube channel. That's L.0O.L Fam YouTube channel. Check them out. They're pretty cool.
For sure.
All
Appreciate you too, Adam.
Yeah. Adam, thank you. Chris, thank you. Don't forget, Caller Brother number is 440-744-5069.
Send them messages in.
Yes. Okay. We'll see you after the break.
Cool.
Part of the podcast.
All right, come on. It's almost 12. I got to be home by 12:02.
Wow. What's going to happen?
I get the booty tonight.
Okay, I got you. Welcome back to the podcast. I was recording all of that, by the way.
Ooh.
We are here with the Teaching Tech Moment. I hope you're ready for this. I'm going to keep with the security theme here because last episode we talked about locking down your tablets for your kids because you never know what they might be looking at. Some illicit things are on the internet, and kids are very quick to find that kind of stuff. This week I'm going to talk about two-step authentication. Now, I was talking to the brothers about this before we started recording, but about a week or so ago, I'm sitting in church, and my account says, hey, Jamal, you just tried to log in.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, hey, I can't do that. I'm sitting here praising the Lord.
Right.
So I started delving more into it, and I don't think that many people have two-step authentication on their phone or on their accounts. Now, do you guys have it? You talked about work. Are you familiar with it on a personal level?
Google has asked me to do it, but I've actually keep declining. So I'm really interested in finding out how this can help me keep my email secure.
What about you, Mike?
I just typically use the fingerprint method.
Cheater.
They have 2-point authentication.
Yeah.
Now where you can use your fingerprint, and it will also allow that fingerprint to be used to open different apps.
Yes.
In different websites. So
I do the same. Yeah.
You can
use my fingerprint.
Right.
Good.
You're talking with your eyes closed, man.
Yeah. Wake up. All right.
I'm just closing my eyes. I was thinking of what I had to say.
Okay.
You
That's
ain't
what
have to tell everybody I have my eyes closed.
Okay.
I mean, they can't see me.
All right. I want to give you a couple of more notes about you're saying that your Google account has been telling you to do this. Now, have you heard about two-step authentication on PlayStation?
No. That's what I'm definitely interested in.
So,
let's talk about that.
So what you really need, and this is just an example on how serious security is. Now, this is one of the more secure items to be doing, methods of securing down your account. But recent articles have come out about people getting their accounts hacked on PlayStation and getting themselves locked out of PlayStation.
Yes.
So you get yourself locked out of PlayStation. Guess what happens? You lose all your trophy information. You lose all your save date information.
Digital games.
Does anybody care about trophies? Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people. Think about all the hours you invested in a trophy.
I know, but what did they give you any reward?
No, you get a platinum trophy. You know how
they're
big
stupid.
That is?
They're stupid. Trophies are stupid.
You just call most of the world stupid, man.
I didn't say the world. I said the trophy because I don't understand them. It's like you don't really get. I can see if you got something for the trophy, you just get.
It's an accomplishment
that you played.
It is an accomplishment.
Okay, well, good. Go
Think
ahead.
about it like in your day with Dig Dug and Gallagher.
He said his. Yeah, that's
Dig Dug and
You're
Gallagher.
really old, man.
Appreciate it.
It's like the high score.
I mean, Battle Arena to Shinden, I could have.
PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I could have played. I'm not that old.
Okay, I remember. That was a good game, by the way.
Yeah, it was a great game.
But so people are getting locked out of their PlayStations, they're losing access, and then hackers will create sub accounts to start getting PlayStation cards on there. So if you have like your PayPal attached to your PlayStation, accessing that to buy games for them on their accounts. So you got to be really careful about this. And so I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I want to tell you two-step verification, the definition-wise, because Mike called me out on the last episode with DNS, is a method of confirming a user's claimed identity in which an account user is granted access only after successfully presenting two or more pieces of evidence. Okay?
All right, thank you.
So so what you want to do is, and all accounts can benefit this, all current accounts. So with your Apple, Android, that's Gmail, Sony, PlayStation, Microsoft, Xbox, you sign up for it. Usually it's a checkbox. And then you put your primary phone number or your secondary phone number in the account, okay? So what that means is when you log into your account, it'll text you a 5-digit code or a 4-digit code.
And then give you access.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
So you cannot get into that. So if anybody's hacking, unless they have access to your phone, they will not be able to get into that account. Okay. And that's what makes it so secure. So you'll always have the last end on your person, okay?
Now, about that, let me ask you about your credit card authorization. When you're doing that, do you always leave it available for PlayStation or anybody, any company, to go ahead and access that, or do you
type it in every time?
Or do you type it in every time, or like your monthly subscription, or your like say for instance your yearly subscription for PlayStation? Do you allow them to automatically take it out, or when it comes due, do you turn the authorization off, or do you always keep it on just to kind of keep safe, or you don't really?
It all depends on the application. Amazon Prime, PlayStation. Some of them are set. My credit card's in there. My credit card's a lot of places. I mean, that's part of the cost of being plugged in, right?
Right.
But security is getting a lot better than it was 5 or so years ago. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like Apple Pay, Android Pay. Yeah. Have you used it before?
No, not yet.
No, I'm scared.
I have it on my phone, but I have not activated it because I'm afraid I'm accidentally walk past something with my phone. It's bloop bloop. I just pay somebody.
No,
I don't think it works like that.
It doesn't. But it's incredibly secure. They even have you call your bank and verify that it's you when you set it up. I've done it on a phone for a credit card. Okay. You pay for McDonald's. You just put your phone to it. And it just works.
Well, I don't see a lot of Android pay. I'm an Android guy. I don't have a lot of Apples. Okay, go ahead. You want me to finish?
I don't know yet.
Would you like to interject?
It doesn't sound like it was
okay,
going to be
good.
Go ahead.
Well, whatever. As soon as I started talking, you just wanted to get yours in. I didn't want you to forget because I know how small your brain is.
Okay.
But go ahead. All right, good. Thank you. So with Android, I don't see a lot of companies. I see the Apple Pays, but I don't see a lot of the Android Pay or Samsung Pay or whatever you got.
Here's the thing. It's unfortunate because, Apple is a very popular product, and there are a lot of people that have Androids.
Not a good product.
Oh, yeah. But you go to a lot of these places, and you hand them your phone, and they immediately say, is that Apple Pay?
Right.
And you're like, no, it's Android. And they're like, ooh, really?
Hey, what's that?
And essentially,
who uses that crap?
Yeah, that's the eyes they give you.
Right, so you don't use it.
No, you just, they don't get a lot of people to do it.
Right.
So I hand them my phone, and they're like, oh, it worked. They're very surprised that it works.
So it works just like Apple Pay?
It does, but not enough people know about it. I would equate it to, and I'm sorry we're getting on this subsection here.
Sorry.
I would equate it to, You remember when iPods first came out?
Mm-hmm.
What came out after iPods? You had the Microsoft Zune. You had, Sony MP3 players.
Right.
Yeah.
But anytime you had something that didn't play a cassette, didn't play a CD, it played MP3s. What did people call it?
An iPod.
There we go.
Yeah.
So
see, I caught that. He didn't.
Yeah, it's okay.
He didn't catch that.
I saw
went
you
right
thinking
over
about
his
it.
head. He didn't get it.
Oh my God, I don't know.
What
like
did people call it? That's what people did.
That's what he came back to, the iPod. Well, go ahead, bro.
So it's just a testament of Apple's popularity in all markets.
Right.
There's only one way to pay for things with your phone. It's with your iPhone, and the other way is foreign. So two-step authentication. Get that set up. I'm gonna give you with an honorable mention to LastPass. Is my password. I don't want to say it's my password manager. Because I find somebody find out.
Right. You don't want no.
I'm gonna probably cut that out of the podcast.
You
I'll be on that
at
night.
But there are password managers out there like LastPass, like several other password managers that allow you to encompass all of your passwords with one application, and it only adds to security for your passwords. Two-step authentication, guys. Check it out.
We'll check it out.
We're going to go take one more break, and then we'll go with Jesse. He's not going to have a movie with us this time. We're going to actually talk about something exciting and that's happening in entertainment. So stay tuned.
Oh, really?
Yes, big things.
I can't wait to hear.
Our favorite segment is doing great again.
I don't even know what it's about.
I know.
Doing great things again.
You're going to be surprised. All right, guys. See you real soon.
Wait.
Uno, dos, tres. We're on the third segment here of Call a Brother podcast, and we got Jesse on here. But just remember, you can call and tell Jesse, hey, man, I love that video segment that you did about Napoli Ever After at 440-744-5069. Without further ado, Jesse, walk us in on what you want us to talk about today.
So today is something special that's never been done. The fans asked, and I am definitely giving to you. Today is gossip on entertainment. And we're going to start off with your boy 50 Cent.
Okay, so what did he do?
So first, he's actually getting ready to start a prequel to Power, which I'm looking forward to show when he was young and before he went to jail. So if anybody remembers or watches Power, and I know everyone watches faithfully, we never realized how he ended up in jail. So they're going to tell his story on that side. So they haven't given a title.
Kanan ended up in jail?
Yes, how Kanan ended up in jail.
Kanan's story.
Yes.
So we're gonna have a bunch of kids doing crimes.
Oh, great, right? That's
I'm just wondering. So the show's
just like The Wire.
All right, he go. Okay.
Well, here's my one.
He said it was gonna be really dark though, and he said it was gonna be some outrageous crimes. So I am definitely looking forward to seeing that.
My only concern is spin-off shows. Do you guys have, and I don't want to go off on a tangent on this, but I'm curious, do you know of, on the top of your mind, spin-off shows that do more successful or are more successful than the original? Different world to the Cosby Show.
No.
Buffy from Angel.
Yeah, I think they were on the same level, right?
Yeah, but did anybody watch that?
Yeah, a lot of people watched it.
What's wrong with
what
you?
about
never watched it?
Blackish to Grownish? You know,
I don't
that's
think
more.
Grownish doing too good.
I don't think it's doing too good.
Grownish is all right. Grownish is doing all right. It got picked up for another 2 seasons.
That's why you shouldn't.
Another 2 seasons?
Oh yeah, Grownish got picked up again.
2 seasons.
Yeah, for 2 seasons.
But
man. Episodes.
It's
order
on. I think it went. Is that
it's on Freeform?
Yeah, Freeform.
It's Freeform.
Freeform need.
they need
shows.
some Blockbuster channel.
Freeform is actually not doing bad. I mean,
okay.
You're entertainment, so you should know.
It's not doing great.
All right, there we go.
I mean,
what else we know?
Next time, bring that back for us.
What else we got about 50 Cent?
And the next thing is, why did your boy spend $14,000 to buy 200 seats for front row of Jerusalem? I thought that beef was squashed. You already ruined the man's career.
No. You gotta give him the whole story.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That he bought that many seats so they'll be empty.
So they can be empty. Right.
So nobody. He just.
But he photoshopped a picture of him. Hold on.
Where did he buy the seats though? Did he pick what section?
He picked the whole
front row.
The whole front row section.
But look, he photoshopped a picture of him in a suit sitting in the center, like clapping. So this feud has been going on for years.
Yes, I don't understand
that is
why.
the best thing I've ever heard.
I think 50 Cent is wrong for that. He already ruined the man's career, man. There was no
that
need
is brilliant.
to just.
That is brilliant.
Of course, man. You are
God.
just pure evil, man.
No, that is. If you want to get somebody back,
that's pretty good.
buy 200.
You mean get them
front.
back, but he already won the beef a long time ago.
No, sir.
So
if you want to keep that man down,
he
that's
said keep
perfect.
him down.
That is perfect because
He's
you know
the
he's
only
gonna look
dude
up.
sitting in a row of 200.
So
that is
I got one more thing the man had
but
done.
But hold on, man. Did
steady-
Ja Rule respond though?
Yes, Ja Rule responded. He was highly upset. He said, "At least I get the money," which is 50 Cent was like, "It's only $14,000. It's small
but
change."
he's giving you. That's even worse that you said I get the money because he didn't care about the money. That's why he did it.
Yeah, he didn't care about the money.
Oh God, that's hilarious. He on stage performing with nobody in front, empty seats.
Right before that, he trolled Busta Rhymes and said the man with the strongest neck award go to Busta Rhymes.
That's wrong, though.
So,
you gotta stay away from Busta, dog.
Yeah,
he can't go
look,
after
Busta started clowning
going
him
in, yeah,
and started
you can't
going
go
in and threatening to do some harm to him, and the fans was like, "Busta, we for you, but if you hurt him and we lose power, you're just gonna be problems."
Oh no,
yeah,
man.
because
you gotta lay off
I imagine
Busta
50 Cent has a huge following now for people that weren't normally fans but love his show. Now.
He's an internet bully, man. That's all
Yeah,
he is.
clown,
He's got them Twitter fingers.
Yes, he is an internet
That's
bully,
good
man.
stuff, man.
Okay, what else? You
So
got?
the next bit of gossip I'm gonna go into, which I'm just gonna mention, Kanye West is finally stopped doing political rants. He said he was taken advantage of. Thank you, brother. You was killing me.
He's not.
I
done.
appreciate it.
He said that Trump hat makes him feel like Superman.
Well,
Who made him say that?
He's not done. He's not done.
I don't know what you guys want me to say.
Dude, there's nothing.
I'm
I
just
don't
glad
even know why he's even brought up.
I'm just glad he said he's done.
He's not done.
He's on
I
the
don't think
record
he's done
saying
either.
he's done. So I'm hoping
No,
he
got you.
you
sticks
know why
to
he
it.
said he's done because
So-
he's starting to get hit in the pockets, and people.
No, he's not getting hit in the pocket.
Man, people
bro.
starting to walk
Them
away.
Yeezys then sold out, and he's coming out with another pair that's already then sold
But
out.
I'm not buying no 500.
So,
I don't care if they can have four.
The
pair
money
of
is
Yeezys
don't.
right here.
The money is still flowing. Adidas gear is still flowing that he's doing. So I'm just glad the man is shutting up politically.
He's not.
Thank you. I
He'll be
appreciate
back.
it,
He's gonna be
Kanye.
coming back in the next episode
So-
talking about Kanye at it again. Just wait.
And finally, for the women, the Nicki Minaj and Cardi B beef is squashed. It is done. It is done, and I'm glad because it's enough.
Cares?
What do you mean? It's music, bro.
Nobody cares about that.
I know you don't like music right now.
No,
I know
nobody
I
cares
know you.
about that.
I
know
think
you
it's a
wanna-
running theme that
Yes,
you're
I
not.
know. You
Nobody
in a funk.
Nobody cares about that beef.
I know.
man.
Yes, everybody.
Nicki got beat when Remy
If you
went
had-
at her.
Remy
She
Ma?
Remy went at her months ago and it was over.
But that's because Nicki destroyed it just off 16 bars, bro. It took 16 bars and it
And
was
to,
over.
That
to your
whole
testament,
Cardi
people
B,
do
nobody
care about,
cares.
okay, with the Drake's kid coming out, that was a big beef thing.
Right. So
People
they
do
care about
care
the beefs.
about, I don't
why
know why.
do people care? That's my argument.
And I think,
The
you know,
reason is
Why
why
do
because
we
drama
care?
sells.
there we
Just
go. I
like
was going to say that.
drama sells. Just like the reality shows.
Yeah.
Drama sells, and with Cardi B being a reality queen to start a beef with a hip hop diva, because Nicki is hip hop, whether you want to accept it or not.
I respect her.
Wow,
I respect Nicki. She raps.
I'm lost on that one. Okay,
She actually raps.
so with that beef, it is finally over. Those two women can go back to collecting paychecks because there's enough money for both of them. There are the only two out there.
Yeah.
So
So, yeah, we should be celebrating more female artists
Yeah,
rather
they
than.
should celebrate each other too, and it should have
Yes.
never been a beef. They should all have been coming together like self-destruction.
No, they shouldn't have.
What was that?
Why?
No. They come together back in the day. You know that one song we had when all the artists got together. We don't do
Yes.
that no more.
We
No,
shouldn't.
no.
We shouldn't do that.
We
no
shouldn't
more.
do that more.
You talking about like We Are the World when they start singing that one?
We should have that. Cardi B and Remy and Nicki should get together, make an album, and come back.
It's not enough female artists even to try.
It's
to
the-
do
There's
that.
some city girls out there.
It's
if
a
you
lot
call
of
He said
them
city
local
girls.
artists.
city girls should be out there.
He ain't
They're a
say
rap
no
group.
name. He says
They're city girls. They're
local.
a rap group.
you
They're
say
rap
local.
group.
He
Is that a
say
rap?
city.
Is that really a name?
See, y'all,
I didn't know them. I'm sorry.
Check them out. It's pretty
will
filthy.
check them
It's
out.
pretty filthy. It's pretty. It's
He
terrible.
said filthy.
Now, can I ask you? Did you hear
Yes.
the new Cardi B single?
yes.
that dropped? What you think about that?
And I saw the poster for it.
Okay.
I thought it was okay. No complaints. It was solid. It wasn't solid.
Yeah.
I'm middle of the ground too.
Yeah, I thought it sounded like the same thing.
It sounded like what Nicki done already.
Not Nicki. I'm talking Cardi.
I mean, that's all that's all she got, man. Let her sell what she got.
Okay, you're right.
Let her sell what she got.
Just give up creativity and just let her sell what she got, though. Keep liking it.
Why does she got to give up creativity? Because she's making the same kind of music again. It's still her music. So this is a piece of news that I'm a little torn about because I am not a Tyler Perry fan, but I did enjoy the Madea series.
No, we're talking Madea on the stage or Madea on the
both.
screen?
I actually went to see Tyler Perry before he blew up at one of his plays, on his stage plays, and I thought he was hilarious. And when he got on TV, it got a little overblown, but I still enjoyed it.
Now we're talking when he got on TV. Are we talking like the subset shows like House of Pain and
House of Pain, the movies? I didn't enjoy it as much as the plays, but I still enjoyed Madea. You know what I'm saying? Her pulling out the gun, waving it in the malls.
Right.
I have some great memories of those movies, TV shows, plays. He's actually killing her off. The last movie is Medea's funeral. So how do you guys feel about that?
Well, we just had Madea.
I think Mike then went here and
too.
fell asleep on us
Mike,
again.
wake up.
I mean,
yeah, he was gone, y'all. Guys, he was gone.
Yeah, he was. His eyes was closed.
I'm wide awake, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm listening. You said Medea's funeral, and they killing her
Tyler Perry
off.
could be listening to this. We might get him on one day,
you understand?
and he's gonna bring up, "Why did you sleep during
my segment?"
I'm not asleep. I don't appreciate you guys.
I'm gonna make you answer that question when he comes on here too.
How about answering it right now? What do you think
what
about?
Do you think about Madea
Tyler
dying?
Well, not Madea dying, but Tyler Perry hanging it up. See, I know you're trying to piece it together through your REM, sleep cycle here.
I'm tired, fellas. Go ahead.
But I think he's done quite a bit, made way more money than he could spend in 3 lifetimes.
Yes.
I respect that he has a huge audience. I'm guessing.
Why are we being so nice?
That's
why I was falling asleep.
Is that why?
Those movies were terrible, man.
They were not all of them, man. You got
Madea, Boo, Halloween 1 and 2.
Madea 1, Boo first one was funny. Me and the kids enjoyed it, bro. We enjoyed it.
Jamal, did you see Madea, Boo 1 and 2?
I have not. I haven't seen a Madea movie in probably years.
Any desire to see any Madea?
Zero desire to see.
That's most people.
I feel like I got the gist, right? She's going to say something unconventional. If a ghost is chasing her, she's going to pull out a Glock,
Happily
right?
Ever After again, man.
No, it's not. I don't think it
is.
is.
No, it's not. I'm just saying it needed to retire, and it's just.
I disagree.
They haven't been good. Now, I love all his other movies.
I can't think of the name of the one where.
Well, the non-Madea movies, like Why Did I Get Married and
Family Praise.
I love
those. I did enjoy those.
Those are great movies.
I enjoyed the Madea series. Even though you two brothers did not.
I know you like that one. Which one? Byron when Bow Wow was in it.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites. Thank you for bringing that one up. I don't like you look at me.
Dude, that's horrible, man. I'm sorry.
For saying that, but
I'm glad you like it, man.
I am.
You know what I liked about the stage plays though, which I'll miss is it showcased a lot of amazing talent.
Yes.
So much talent on the screen.
Robin Gibbons revised their career off. Tyler Perry stage plays. Yes.
I will miss that.
Yes. Yes.
Where's she at now?
Still doing stage plays.
Is she?
She did a few movies. Yeah, little bits and pieces here and there. Dude, you're not gonna ruin this amazing segment.
I'm not trying to ruin it. I'm trying. You said Robin Gibbons was still acting. I haven't seen her in anything.
What have you watched lately?
Not much.
Yeah. As we've seen in previous episodes. What did we watch, Jesse? Oh, Mike says, I ain't watched nothing, y'all.
Not much.
I ain't watched nothing.
So that was the gossip for the show. Also, there was a review of an amazing, heartfelt movie called Gifted on our Twitter, at Caller Brother. Please go look at the review with Chris Evans that played Captain America. I can't think of the young girl name that was also in the movie. And I have 2 more reviews coming out, which is going to be on the Twitter and our Facebook page. We're blowing up, guys. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Just to recap, brush your teeth, go ahead and lock your phone down and your accounts down.
You gotta start doing that.
Get a new toothbrush too.
Yeah.
If you're sitting there with an old toothbrush.
Okay, you're gonna wake up for your segment.
Right.
Recap on this.
And talk with his eyes closed at that.
If you get a new toothbrush, what I was saying.
I don't know. Wake up. You wake up and you know what you're saying.
If you have a
we at the tail end. We're supposed to be strong.
If you have an old toothbrush, go buy a new one and brush your teeth.
Okay.
Yes.
Every morning.
Every morning.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Brush your
Mouthwash
teeth.
works too.
Brush your teeth. Lock your phone down, and we will miss you, Tyler Perry's Medea.
Don't forget to call in.
Yes, call in at 440-744-5069. Thank you guys for tuning in another time for the Call a Brother podcast.
Thank you.
We look forward to your reviews and your comments. Please email us at callabrother3@gmail.com. Find us on Twitter and Facebook. And coming soon, the Call a Brother podcast YouTube channel. It'll have our podcast. In case you don't download a podcast app, we're going to put it on YouTube so you can find it there.
And
we'll
everybody get to see this beautiful beard.
Oh no, I don't think we'll have video yet, but we'll work on it. Thanks guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Mike, you want to wake up and say bye?
Yeah, you want to say bye, man? Peace out.
Okay, there we go.
What'd you later.
Wake up, shoot.
Have a good one, y'all.
See you later, bye.
Thanks. So happy Medea dead. Hang up them fake old titties. Did you take that?
This is all recorded.
Oh,
All right, let's get a couple of silence here. Also speaking to them.